If you're clicking on this video, odds are you're experiencing some sort of shoulder dysfunction. Maybe you're getting shoulder pain, tightness. You may be limited in the range of motion in your shoulder blades. Our shoulder blades elevate, depress, protract, retract, and move freely amongst our thoracic cavity. We need to learn how to move those in all those different planes of motion and even learn how to stabilize those shoulder blades. Let's show you how to do that.
First thing we're gonna do is foam roll out the muscles that surround our shoulder joint. This is gonna add some mobility to the area and also warm up those muscles surrounding that shoulder joint. Some of the muscles that we need to foam roll out surrounding our shoulder joint include our upper back muscles, our lats, and lastly, our pecs.
I'm going to show you the four main planes of motion for your shoulder girdle. Starting with scapular elevation, I like to start by doing a few shrugs to work on lifting my shoulders up and getting those upper traps loosened up a little bit. We also want to work on the scapular depression with a scapular pull-up. What that's going to do is going to help us work on our serratus anterior muscle, the muscles that pull our shoulder blades down and around towards our rib cage. That's going to help drop our shoulder blades down so that our shoulders aren't rising up and feeling super tight up top. So then with the other plane of motion with our scapulas, it's the protraction and retraction. So if we take a band or a cable, we can do a single arm shoulder blade retraction where we're pulling our shoulder blade back and down to work on those lower trap muscles. So we're trying to squeeze back and pull our shoulder blade down into our back pocket. Lastly, for our shoulder blade movements, we want to do a scapular push-up to continue working on protraction of the shoulder blade. So you get in a push-up position, allow those shoulders to squeeze back and push away, keeping our arms straight and just isolating that shoulder blade movement.
So once we've worked on our scapular mobility, this will hopefully free up our shoulder joint to be able to do circumduction. So we're going to take a stick, put those hands out right towards those outer edges of the stick, and you're going to come up and back, work on some dynamic mobility, doing circumduction of your shoulder joint. You can also come back with the stick diagonally, working one shoulder at a time. You might have less symptoms of pain if you free up that shoulder girdle first by working on your scapular mobility before your shoulder mobility.
After we work on our shoulder mobility, we want to work on shoulder stability next. That means we want to work on our internal and external rotation by strengthening our rotator cuff. We can do internal and external rotation with a band or on a cable machine. And what that's going to do is put your shoulders in a more stable position when you're pressing overhead, benching.
When we're performing our internal and external banded rotations, it's also great to pull our shoulder up and perform them this way as well. This just helps work our shoulder in different planes of motion. Our shoulder joint does have a lot of mobility, so it's great to strengthen our rotator cuff in multiple directions.
Lastly, we want to work on some posterior shoulder activation. So you can do some of these YTWs with some very light dumbbells. Go into the Silver Sneakers class and get these little cute ones. You're only going to need like 3 pounds, or a 2.5 pound plate is perfect. We're going to do some shoulder raises on our stomach. Make sure our shoulders are rolled back and pulled down, and squeezing the back of the shoulders. We can do this overhand, underhand. You also want to go into this T position here to work on more of the mid-back muscles, as well as in an overhead position with our thumbs facing up. That really focuses on the rear delts. That's plenty of weight. That's fucking hard.
If you found this video helpful, make sure to give it a like, subscribe to our channel so that way you don't miss any of our new tutorials.
If you need more help with your workouts, consider going to infinitemotioncoaching.com. We offer all sorts of workout programs to help you dial in your routine. We have video demonstrations for every exercise, and you can message us on the app and we can help you with whatever problem that you have. So visit infinitemotioncoaching.com and get started today.